Hey everybody, 'tis I, Chrissy. Welcome back to Hatoful Boyfriend Holiday Star. Last time we finished the day the night slept. Or is it the night the day slept? I can't remember. Let us hop in and tackle the last chapter. I want to stress first and foremost that the first time you ever play this, you get like a fuzzy background, like TV static, and the words would be kind of like broken up, and you wouldn't necessarily be able to read what this says. Because this is my second playthrough, yeah, we're gonna know what this says. So anyway, this is the day the night slept after. Awakening daybreak of Holiday Star. You promised me we'd go together. I thought you alone understood me. I believed in you. Why? Why? Why did you do this to me? Please enter your name. I mean, it's kind of not giving away much in the way of spoilers, but it's very, very kind of creepy when you first jump into it and it's just like static and barely, being able, like, a lot of the text is just not there. It's just kind of like fading in and out like it would if it was static, really. So yeah. Let's continue on and see where we are. At last the day has come. The day of my final victory over you, Issa Soma. I know you are here tonight. My heart flutters just imagining your ungainly form prostrating itself in fear before my new weapon. Look up at the night sky, the stars, the moon. They all give me their blessings in this, my decisive moment of artistry. Never mind, it seems to have clouded over. Can't the weather try to read the atmosphere at least a little? Come on, you ninnies. The star player has arrived at last. Show a little enthusiasm. It's of no matter. Nothing can overshadow my day of glory now. Prepare yourself for the end, Issa Soma. Nishikikoji Tori, the artist, the one and only, has arrived. Tremble before me, pitiful fools. Wait, no, give applause for the glory you are about to witness. Tonight, I unveil my... Didn't I just ask for applause? What is this silliness? This is my grand entrance, you must... Ah, they're all asleep. What on earth is going on? Ah, good Mr. Editor-in-Chief, I'm afraid we're in the middle of a sexy and gradual process at the moment. Could it wait? You two are Nishikikoji Tori, right? As you can see, we're a little busy. We really don't need any more problems right now, so just sit tight and hold it, kiddo. Actually, I suppose you're not that young anymore. How rude! I still have my youthful vigour. More importantly, what's going on? This is entirely too strange. Could you fill me in a little, please? Would that we could. If any birdie here does know what's going on, please speak up. Everyone gathered here to see the total lunar eclipse. The eclipse started. So far, everything is fine. It's just a normal school outing. But then things went wrong. When the last corner of the moon was hidden, everyone here fell asleep. Asleep? Their brain activity's normal. They're all experiencing an extended period of REM sleep. REM sleep? So then they're dreaming. It would seem so. What's the problem then? You can just wake them up. We can't, and that's the problem. REM sleep is when the body sleeps but the brain remains awake. Normally you can wake someone experiencing it up quite easily, but we can slap their faces and shout in their ears all we want, but they don't wake up. An entire astronomical observation group falling asleep at once. It's strange but not unheard of. I suppose it's a form of mass hysteria. I've heard that in past cases the birds involved have woken up by themselves when the moon becomes visible again. Fortunately for us, the eclipse ended a while ago and they're still asleep. Do you suppose the clouds have something to do with that? Quite possibly. They guarded right as the eclipse ended, so we haven't seen the moon since before it started. It's awfully hard to believe. How could looking at the moon cause something like... Coming through! You really need to learn to tailor your speech to the occasion. You are completely lacking in grace and quite rude. The people here are the ones being rude. There's something wrong with a place where dawn doesn't follow pre-dawn. Nageki and I came to this dream country, the holiday star on the night train. We got to run errands for Mr. Forward King, and we got to see our friends, but it all seemed like good fun, but when morning was coming and we thought we were going to wake up, morning didn't come. Who were you talking to? The camera, of course. Oh, breaking that fourth wall again. These episodes weren't all released at once, so people have probably forgotten what happened last time. Okay, that's interesting. I didn't know that. I mean, I played it before, but I don't remember everything. From the last time I played it. Being so directly aware of the camera seems a little unprofessional to me. Whatever. It's better to give the readers a hand. Mr. King, are you in here? I'm going to give you a piece of my mind. His Royal Highness the King. Hello, I am the King. Mr. King, you wretched little blob of lemon yogurt. The King is very scared, because the human girl had come with a scary face and a fierce voice. He's shrinking, Mr. Saka. Control yourself before he disappears entirely. What kind of a wimp is he? Something isn't right here, Mr. King. The night isn't ended and we aren't waking up. The night does not end. You do not wake from the dream. What are you talking about? Night is followed by a new morning, and after that a new day. The King said the holiday does not end on the holiday star. The holiday is forever. The King asked if a new day were to come, would the holiday not have to end? Would that not be strange? We seem to have arrived at riddles. Common sense makes a very poor weapon in debates here. Well, in that case, how can we get home? The King said, there's no returning from the journey you've taken. You should know this well. The dead can never return to life. Where did that come from? What do you mean, Mr. King? Isn't this just some happy dream park or something? The King said, this is the land of dreams. This is where birds who have died wait dreaming for the end of eternity. That would make sense for me, but Your Majesty, not all of the birds here are dead. And there's a living human right here. We didn't do anything aside from watching the eclipse, right? Maybe we got hit by a gigantic meteor. If we died that suddenly, we might arrive in the land of the dead while still alive. Sometimes. Not often, but sometimes someone arrives here a little early. But the King is kind, and so is always happy to entertain those who need to wait for proper citizenship. No, thank you. Let's leave already, Nageki. Do you think we should? This does seem like the place for me. Let's go back to the school. We don't need some pushy king who forces people into staying in this country either. Indeed. Can't say I like it much. We can get back to the school on the train we took to get here, right? We'll go home whether you want us to or not. Don't bother to see us off. The King said the train will not come. Why not? The night will not end. There is no station. And the train will not come. I don't follow the logic. Is that really surprising given who's talking to you? I've had enough. We're finding a way out on our own. Well, that sounded really cool, but how are we going to get out? The station we arrived at was right around... There's nothing here. It's gone. Seems so. Maybe it stops at a different platform when it's going the other way. But I don't see any platform anywhere. Excuse me, citizens of this land. Yes, miss. We are perfectly normal tourists and we came here to sightsee. Oh, how wonderful. This is a very nice place. You're welcome to move in. No, we're here to sightsee. We don't want to stay. Is that right? Have you thought about staying permanently then? Stop repeating yourself. What should we do, Nageki? This is like verbal dodgeball. I think we'll have to find our own way out, like you said. And now, we need to figure out what to do. Can't you just wait for it to clear up again? Even if it doesn't, shouldn't sunlight work just as well? No, we can't. We've got a time limit, you see. What do you mean? Avian brains are unstable things, barely out of a period of rapid unnatural development. Right now, everybody on the ground here is suffering from a disconnect between their brains and their bodies. If we leave them for too long, they won't be able to wake up again. They'll be stuck dreaming until they die. That said, I don't know what will happen with a human. What? So they'll become vegetables? Issa, summon you cretin, wake up! If you're going to slip into an eternal dream, at least do it after being appropriately awed by my artistry. I want to head back in. Do I have your permission? Do you understand what you're saying, Sakazaki Yuya? Head in? Into the world of dreams? I'm a messenger of dreams. Sounds pretty romantic, doesn't it? One of the victims, Shirogane Sakia, is a relative of Sakazaki's. Sakazaki can synchronize with his brainwaves and access his dreams if he follows the right procedure. It's a very strange thing. Everyone here is seeing this exact same stream, almost like a field trip of the soul. Last time I went in, I confirmed a few of them aside from Sakia. I suspect that if I can spur them into action directly, we can get them out of there. Your job here isn't to take a hit for your younger brother. Can you promise me you'll act with discretion? Yes, sir. I can. Understood. Your orders, Sakazaki, are to enter the dream through Shirogane Sakia, extract the people trapped inside and pull out. This will only be a success if everyone comes out alive. And that includes you, Sakazaki Yuya. Yes, sir. Wait just a minute. What's in that bottle? Is that stuff legal? And those are sleeping pills? Yes. He's about to enter someone else's dream. If he wants to get in, he doesn't have much of a choice. This isn't something to do on a whim. Ah! This can't possibly be good for you. Don't come crying to me if you start experiencing embarrassingly personal side effects. Everything has a price. If you've got a goal in mind, you better be prepared to pay up. Here are the electrodes. I'll be keeping an eye on the monitor. You ready, Sakazaki Yuya? Yes, sir. Oh, jeez. Fine, I get it. I'll help too. Why are you so angry all of a sudden? I'm not angry. I just can't stand being here with you two stealing all the dramatic roles. Let me do something too. You want to get rid of those clouds, yes? Can you do something about them? Just who do you think I am? I am the man once known as the Crawler, the former head of the 2nd Optical Ordnance Division. And now I go by the champion bad guy. I am the greatest advisor in the artistic research sector, Nishikakoji Tori. Do you think my new weapon can't handle a few puny clouds? Oh, I see. Certainly sounds impressive. How soon can you be ready? Wind speed, air temperature, humidity. Once I've collected some meteorological data, my calculations will be simple. Give me 20 minutes and I shall unveil my masterpiece. So you'll be cracking the dream from the outside, while I go at it from the inside. Sounds good. I'm going under. Adieu. This is the place where he was having that tea party. Looks like it isn't too easy to plug a hole in here once it's open. I can't let myself get forcibly ejected again. Time to find everyone and convince them to say goodbye to Dreamland. And as for the people he's trying to rescue... Please take it easy. This kingdom is a wonderful place. Just take it easy. Ah, double take it easy combo! Doesn't look like anyone's changing their mind. They just keep on asking us to move in. We're not going to learn anything from them. Time to break through their line and find the egress. Let's go, Nageki. Anywhere as long as we get out of here. That doesn't sound like much of a plan. Excellent, mon ami. Your reckless energy is a sight for sore eyes indeed. Floppy dove man! I thought you'd be stuck in a mysterious land getting sued for inappropriate behaviour by the Queen of Hearts by now. I'm so glad you're okay. A real hero always saves his good moves for the final scene after all. Which is to say, we've got an emergency. I can't risk sticking around too long and getting ban-hammered again, so I'll keep this quick. This place is not real. We have to leave quickly. Yes, I know. I shouldn't even be here. But we don't know how to get out. Meaning it's not enough just for you to be aware and want to wake up. What's going on, Yuya? Will we be okay? Please tell us whatever you know. Well, alright. Stay calm and listen. I'll fill you in on what's going on in the real world. And if we stay like this for too long, we'll turn into potheads? Not potheads, Mr. Saka. Vegetables. Exactly. And that's why I'm here to find you all, wake you up and end the dream. What's going on? What's that light? A flare? Is this some sort of super mission signal? The ground's shaking. I don't think that's a flare. That was pretty fast. I guess he's got more than a big mouth after all. Angle, set, power, set, backups, set, perfection. Ah, pure pearlescent moonlight, shine on my beautiful figure. A night as artistic as this needs no plain, ugly clouds. Allow me to introduce the pinnacle of my efforts in the field of optics. Nishi Kikoji Masterpiece X792, Point Light Systems, Point Light Weapon System AC Vortex. Yuya? What's going on? Is this some sort of natural disaster? Friendly Bird has given us a hand. He's going to break this dream from the outside. The sky's getting brighter. Is it morning again? I can't say I'd be unhappy if the moonlight alone fixed everything, but, well, we'll see. What do you think you're doing? Yes, what do you think you're doing? Why are you trying to break down our beautiful castle? The king will not let you leave. The clouds are parting. Good work. But of course, have I ever failed? Now, oh beautiful full moon, show us your lovely form. The king said, don't leave me. Don't leave me behind. What is this? This must be some sort of joke. I'm not dreaming. Is this not reality? It is. What you and I are seeing should be real anyway. What is that hideous thing doing up there? The king made an egg. A giant, enormous egg. A giant black egg to hide the kingdom away. Is Mr. Saka? Mr. Saka? What a crazy dream, huh? It's a little early to say that. The nightmare isn't over yet, mon ami. I knew it wouldn't be that easy. Not after you said all that flag-raising stuff, Yuya. Things certainly look a little different, at least. It's pitch dark all around us and quiet. There's no sound apart from our voices. It got bright and there was that earthquake and then the king showed up out of nowhere. What happened? I'm not exactly sure myself. I think we can safely say that King Fellow doesn't want us leaving, though. I think he shut us in. This is kidnapping. Hey, Mr. King, what kind of VIP treatment is this? I don't want any of it. There's no reply. It's just a cold, dark abyss. What do we do? Nageki, Yuya, are the others okay? The king doesn't seem to want to let any of us go, so he's probably trapped the others in here too. Of course. We can't see anything. So we can't. I can just barely make out Nageki and Yuya, but if they step back even just a little, I think I'd lose them. We can't see what's a wall and what's a corridor. We'll never find any... Hey there, in a bit of a bind, eh? Oh! Mr. Migrant Bird. It's good to get stuck like this. Be trouble as much as you can while you're still young. Now isn't the time for friendly old man wisdom. You know him? Well, we've bumped into him a few times. He's just a hungry old man. A hungry old man? That's a depressing way of putting it. Professor Nanaki and the doctor are the only two adults asleep on the roof. What's going on here? You're a migrant, right, mister? Do you know how to get out of here? I haven't the slightest. If you're gonna show up right when we're stuck, can't you at least be useful? I've never been good at sticking to a goal. I just wait for the wind to blow and head wherever it smells like tender grasses. There's no need for you young folks to be in such a hurry either. Why not take a break for a change? We appreciate the thought, but alas, we're a little short on time right now. We're one step away from a permanent vegetative state after all. We're still alive, we shouldn't be here. Well, I may have come in naturally. Oh, is that right? I thought there was something odd about you, so you came here early by mistake.
I like living fast.
Yes, that does sound like a problem.
Are only dead birds supposed to come here?
No, that's not it. Don't look so down, you weren't far off. Really, this star isn't a place anyone should come to.
What do you mean? So it's not where we end up when we die?
Birds who pass the names of the stars wander the night sky. There are any number of places to see. But there are also stars like this, stars which aren't stars. It's a bit like a himantothu's light, if you see what I mean, and I completely fudged up the pronunciation of that, but I don't care.
I mean, a himantothuid. A himantophyte.
A lure for prey. Or something like that. It's a real problem. If I get stuck on a fake star like this, I can't continue my journey. Gotta find a way out. I'll go take a look around.